Hello, this short video will show you how to complete an electronic Somerset Treatment Escalation Plan, or eSTEP, in the SIDeR Plus platform. Log into SIDeR Plus and navigate to the person you want to complete an eSTEP for in the usual way. We're using Oliver Wrench for the purposes of this demonstration, and Oliver is a synthetic person and doesn't really exist. So once you land on the summary page in SIDeR Plus, navigate to the Shared Forms tab and click on that. If no eSTEP has already been completed, then it will show in grey with a Create button as per the other forms in this section. There is already an eSTEP for Oliver, so we can either download that in either PDF or file format, or we can edit it. And so we're going to edit it. You will see in the eSTEP that the demographic information already populates, and then there's a section at the top here where you can indicate whether the patient or the person has been informed about the eSTEP being shared, etc. And we'll select that option for this demonstration. Then moving down through the eSTEP form, we come to the Involving You section, where we have a tick box where we can say whether or not the person themselves was involved in completing the TEP, and ideally they will be, but obviously there will be times when that's not possible or appropriate. We can then add the details, name, contact details and relationship to the person the TEP relates to in this section if anybody else has been involved in the completion of the form. The next section, What Matters Most to You, enables practitioners to be able to record what's important to this person and if there's any treatment that they want specifically or don't want. The next section is on where best to receive treatment, and there are a series of tick boxes here, and you can see that Oliver has asked for supported care at home with symptom control, not to go to hospital. In terms of specific treatments, we have IV therapies, and you can see here that this has been discussed with Oliver and he does not want any IV therapies. Also, there's other treatment section down here which hasn't been discussed yet, but details can be added here. Worth noting also that the free text boxes throughout this form do have a maximum character limit. The yellow section of the eSTEP is around CPR and whether somebody wants to be resuscitated or not. You can see here there's a free text box where we've noted that the family have been involved and they are in agreement with Oliver's decision not to be resuscitated. We then have the CPR decision area, and there's yes or no essentially. And if somebody isn't for resuscitation, there's a second box with the rationale for not attempting CPR. Finally, we have the signature box. So if this form is completed directly by a practitioner, doctor or senior nurse, then they can add their information here as shown. If, however, and this is usually the case in the majority of cases, the form is transcribed and uploaded, then the top box can be left blank. And then the person transcribing and uploading the form can put their information into this box here. And if it's appropriate, then the original document can also be uploaded if that's felt that it's needed. Ideally, of course, eSTEPs will be completed directly into the SIDeR Plus platform rather than being done on paper and then transcribed, which is duplicate work. Once all the information has been completed in the eSTEP, we'll click Save to save any changes, and then we'll click Save here. And then once this has turned green, which will take just a moment, as you can see it's saying record is posting. Now it's turned green and says record posted. As soon as that changes to green, then that says that a copy of this has been sent back to the GP record, and we can come out of that back to the summaries form.